What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I decided to mess with the legend lip that was on my Honda Accord wagon and modify it to fit on the cd5. So luckily for me, I got extra plastic from trying to build the body, the side skirts, the lip kit for my wagon. So what I see here right now, I got like maybe 2-3 inches of a gap right here. So I'm gonna pretty much probably cut this end right here and extend it out with one of the plastics I got right here. So it's gonna be pretty durable still and flexible. Probably not, because I'm gonna put fiberglass Bondo if I still got any left. If I still got body filler, I'll probably just do that for temporarily to see how it looks. And then I'm gonna sand this down, make it all black, because the white is just from off the wagon. And right now it looks pretty good, like it's gonna be a great fitment, because as you can see from this end to that end, it lines up with the little gap that's in between right here. So I'm pretty excited to see how this will look. I might do something fancy to it later. Well, I have a splitter, and then probably, well, not a splitter, but I'll probably extend it out so I can make it like poke out a little bit, so it looks like one of the Prelude lip kits. I'll put a picture right here right now. But yeah, I wanted it to look like that. And it's cool making your own DIY lip kits. A lot of people say it takes too much time, but I think it's pretty neat, especially when you see somebody build it and it actually comes out cleaner than you expect, right? But yeah, so let's get to it. I already noticed I'm gonna have to trim this side right here. You got this extra trim right here that I have to trim out. So let me do that. All right, make sure when you guys do this, wear eye protection. Look at where he latches. Wear eye protection and just take your time. Don't overdo it, and don't let the blade just fling around. So I'm gonna cut little by little off of this, because you wanna leave a little extra room just in case you mess up, at least you still got extra room to mess with. Alright, so let me set you guys down here. So one side down, and I basically did that. Yeah, it's jagged right now, but I'm gonna smooth that out later. Just want to see how it looks like while I put that on. So let's go ahead and try this out now. So it actually does not work out like that. Did a pretty much cleaner job on this side. Cut it up already. And I'm gonna see if this works out nicely, because I really want this to work. But it's so hard to record and do this with one hand, because I really want to make a good video for you guys, but it's starting to get a little difficult. Okay, so I pretty much got it on there, and as you can see, there is a little gap right here, but the fact that this is gonna be black, this whole thing's gonna be black lip, I don't think it's gonna be noticeable at all, because I'll add another little plate to this, body filler, and it's gonna come out clean. Right now, that's how it looks like. Looks pretty cool. Gotta slap it onto the car to really see how it looks like. Guys, so I'm pretty much cutting off the tabs that were right here and cutting them straight off. And if you guys say how I'm gonna mount this thing, I'm gonna self-tap like where I did with the little holes right here you see from putting it on my cb9. But I'm also gonna add some liquid nail to it, because I don't think I'm gonna take it off for a while. Once I get it on and painted, I'm gonna put liquid nail to mount it and then put some screws in, and that will definitely hold this in place. Now that that's cut off nicely, it's time to try to remount this thing, because those tabs were actually in the way. So let's try this out. Alright guys, I had to use some tape to mock up where I needed it to go, but pretty much that's how it looks like. Oh, the angle of it is pretty wide, so the opening right here is gap pretty weird, but that's easily modify to make pretty much line up. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but that's how it looks like right now. Looks pretty sick. And as you can see, there is a gap right here that I'm gonna have to cut right here and extend this out, because I want that end to just flow nicely with the body. But so far, it looks pretty cool. Looks sick. Never seen it done, but I'm glad I'm getting it done. So anybody that has the Legend lip and they wanna modify it on here, I hope this video helps out. It's gonna rain out here in Vegas. No, but check this out real quick. Got it modified up on there, and it actually looks pretty clean. Don't want to get the camera wet, so going back in. What I need to do first is actually line this up with this right here. So I'm gonna do that by chopping down the middle right here. That is the middle for this lip. So I'm gonna go straight down, cut that. So that's pretty much the idea, what I'm gonna do. Alright guys, so I chopped down the middle, cut off like probably good 4 or 5 inches to finally get the line, the body line squared away, so it looks a little nicer, which is pretty dope. So I'm gonna add a plastic piece right here in between this, fiberglass it with the Bondo filler, so the fiberglass filler, and then I'm gonna get the heat gun, try to square this away so I know where to exactly cut this, because right now it's just bowing out. Now I heat gun both sides. I'm actually gonna cut where the trim starts to poke out right here. So as you can see, it starts to like begin poking out right here. So I'm gonna cut right here down the edge, and then I'm gonna extend this part right up to here. I basically put a piece of plastic right here, screwed it down, and then did one on top. And then all I'm gonna do now after this is put body filler right here to put this together. Once I got this side up, I'm gonna unscrew this, take the plastic pieces off, and then body filler the other side, so it's good one piece. So time to take this off and do the chopping on this side. Pretty much I used the spare plastic parts I had. Liquid nail these, pretty much this, liquid nail. This to the lip, screwed it in, and now I'm just gonna let that set and dry up so it hardens and becomes one piece with this. And I did it in the middle as well, and to the other side. So I'm gonna wait for that to cure up, and I might have to go to the store and get some fiberglass Bondo, so I can make sure that's like really nice and neat. But you could get a good view now about how that's gonna turn out. Okay guys, so I wanted pretty much a different route. I started plastic welding this part together instead of fiberglassing, and it's pretty much solid just because it's using the plastic and I'm just scraping it off over the extra plastic that I got. So it's pretty cool that I could make this flexible again. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to this side and finish this up, then primer it. So guys, it's pretty late, but I got most of the plastic welds together now, and I removed the support, so basically it's all one piece hooked up, and as you can see, I could tap it, slap it, and it's still solid. So that's definitely one of the upside about me doing plastic weld, is the fact that I got more flexibility now in doing it. So now I just gotta sand everything down, primer it, make it smooth, make sure everything's all together. Last night I stayed up maybe 3 more hours after making the video, and I pretty much picked this up, and the middle got most of the weight from this side and snapped. So now I realized I should have reinforced it with wire, or let me see if I can get it blended in. So with wire or steel wool, and basically you're gonna want this to be like, how do you say it, like fiberglass pretty much, and just make it reinforced all across here. So I'm pretty much gonna do that right now, blend it in, because right now it's all solid again, but I'm gonna melt this wire right into this like fiberglass, just go straight across, and all I'm using is speaker wire. I would use steel wool, but I don't have any. Alright guys, so all I'm gonna do now is pretty much just get the speaker wires like that, and since it's metal, it should just melt right into plastic pretty quick. Alright guys, now you're gonna let that cool, and as you can see, it looks like it melted in pretty well. I had to add a little bit more filler to it to make it a little bit more smooth, but I'm letting that cool down, and it's definitely gonna be a lot better because it ain't gonna crack. So I gotta do that to the top as well. I pretty much went ahead and started bondoing this. I already did one layer. This is the second layer to smooth everything out with the little bumps I had. But as you can see, it's gonna be a perfect thing. Like I never even did anything to it. I can't wait to finish this. Did it on the side as well. So that's gonna get smoothened out. Then once I add another layer of Bondo, maybe 3. So this is the second. I'm gonna go one more pass. I'm gonna start primering the lip and then slap it onto the bumper. Okay guys, so I got the Legend Lip primered. That's how it looks like. I already got it bolted up. So I'm gonna get black spray paint and fiberglass Bondo to actually just, I want to make sure that that's reinforced nicely, because I don't want this to snap if I go over speed bumps or the lips gets dragged across anything. But there you guys go. The lip is done, extended, the body line lines up, and it looks pretty sick. I like it. That's really nice. So anyway guys, if you guys like the video, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more DIYs and vlogs that I come up with. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Peace out. Catch you guys in the next one.